Elite Facts presents
50 Random Facts You May Not Have Known. Number 9.
50.
A female polar bear swam for a record-breaking 9 days straight, traversing 426 miles or 687 kilometers of water.
49.
The Scooby-Doo movie, you know, that bad live-action one, it was originally going to be rated R with swearing and nudity.
48.
Big Ben weighs 13.5 tons.
47.
The average American eats 2,400 calories during the Super Bowl.
46.
A study found that the original model of the PS3 used as much electricity as 5 refrigerators. The slogan, "This is living," makes more sense now. Enjoy your console, at least until you need to pay the electric bill.
45.
Queen Victoria was the longest reigning British monarch, ruling the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland for 64 years.
44.
Both the McDonald's Caesar salad and kale salad have more calories, salt, and fat than a Big Mac.
43.
Martin Scorsese will use state-of-the-art CGI to make 74-year-old Robert De Niro a young man in his upcoming gangster picture, The Irishman.
42.
Microsoft included Solitaire in their operating systems to, quote, soothe people intimidated by the operating system, and to introduce users to graphic user interfaces and teach them how to use a mouse.
41.
Back pain is the single leading cause of disability worldwide. In the U.S., back pain costs over $50 billion per year in missed workdays.
40.
Candy Crush Saga had a daily revenue of $633,000 from the United States section of the iOS App Store alone.
39.
The Whoopee cushion was first marketed in the 1920s. One of the leading producers of practical joke devices said that it would never sell because it was, quote, too vulgar.
38.
25% of the bones in the human body are located in the feet.
37.
Legendary horror director George Romero's first job was on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. After viewing Dawn of the Dead, Mr. Rogers told Romero that it was, quote, a lot of fun.
36.
Each worker bee will do a variety of jobs in their lifetime, which lasts about 4 to 6 weeks during the active season. As they age, their duties become riskier and require venturing further from the hive.
35.
Mardi Gras beads have toxic levels of lead, bromine, arsenic, phthalate plasticizers, halogens, cadmium, chromium, mercury, and chlorine.
34.
The laughter heard in the Pink Floyd songs Speak to Me and Brain Damage is that of their road manager, Peter Watts. He's the father of actress Naomi Watts.
33.
NASA sent a copy of Chuck Berry's Johnny B. Good on the Voyager space probe as a part of a package that was meant to represent the best in American culture and could one day be discovered by aliens.
32.
Roughly 10,000 shipping containers are lost at sea every year. Most end up on the ocean floor, while a few end up washing ashore somewhere else.
31.
14-karat gold is only 58 to 62% gold, and the other 42 to 38% is some other metal, usually silver.
30.
Before Nintendo was a video game company, it was a playing card, taxicab, and quote-unquote love hotel company, and was founded in 1889.
29.
The magazine Rolling Stone, the band The Rolling Stones, and Bob Dylan's song Like a Rolling Stone are all named after the 1950 song Rollin' Stone by Muddy Waters.
28.
Even after knocking out his opponent Anderson Silva at UFC 162, Chris Weidman only received $48,000 as a payout, including the $24,000 win bonus. Silva received $600,000 for that same fight, about 12.5 times more than what Weidman received.
27.
The TV show Seinfeld was originally known as The Seinfeld Chronicles, but changed its name to avoid confusion with an ABC sitcom that was also on at the same time called The Marshall Chronicles.
26.
Former President of the United States Jimmy Carter once left his nuke codes in a jacket he sent to the cleaners.
25,
In 1995, Nintendo released a head-mounted virtual goggle console capable of displaying stereoscopic 3D graphics, and it was also known for being one of the worst consoles ever created.
24,
It took 200,000 years for our human population to reach 1 billion, and only 200 years to reach 7 billion. Someone's been busy.
23,
The TV show Seinfeld, though set in New York City, was actually filmed in Los Angeles. Even the outside shot of Jerry's apartment is in Los Angeles.
22,
Abraham Lincoln suffered from depression.
21,
The last words of former British Prime Minister Winston Churchill were, quote, "I'm bored with it all," spoken after suffering a stroke at the age of 90.
20,
The script for the 1999 movie Stuart Little was written by M. Night Shyamalan, the director and writer famous for his twist endings in movies like The Sixth Sense, The Village, Signs, Split, and Unbreakable.
19,
Orangutans have been known to wash themselves with soap because they've seen us doing it. It has no benefit to them, they just do it anyway. Copycats.
18,
In 2014, a man was buried with his prized 1967 Harley-Davidson motorcycle. It took up 3 burial plots.
17,
George Lucas originally approached Steven Spielberg, Ron Howard, and Robert Zemeckis to direct the Star Wars prequel trilogy, but all of them refused, each saying almost the exact same thing: "George, you should do it."
16,
Chad Kroeger of Nickelback borrowed $4,000 from his stepdad to pay for recording their first EP, and he spent $2,000 of it on magic mushrooms.
15,
The largest volcanic region on Earth is 2 kilometers below Antarctica, consisting of 91 volcanoes ranging from 100 to 3,850 meters tall.
14,
In the novel The Shining, the room Danny is warned of is actually room 217, not room 237. This change was made because the actual hotel that the movie was filmed at had no room 237, and they didn't want guests to be too scared to book room 217.
13,
Disney's The Lion King was suspiciously similar to a Japanese story following Kimba the Lion.
12,
Rob McElhenney, Mac from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, intentionally got fatter as the show progressed as a way of fighting the trend of actors on TV shows getting more attractive over time.
11,
When you turn 50 years old in Australia, the government will give you a box so you can mail them your poop. It's to screen for bowel cancer. We're not even joking.
10,
Bing Crosby and Frank Sinatra had to end their light-hearted public feud when a Crosby fan stabbed a Sinatra fan with an ice pick.
9,
Mike Tyson tried to talk rapper 50 Cent out of buying his old mansion. Tyson said, quote, "No one was going to buy it with 60,000 square feet. It's going to cost them $25,000 just to mow the lawn."
8,
The first 3 gun barrel sequences of the James Bond movie series were performed by a stuntman named Bob Simmons, not Sean Connery. Connery wouldn't perform his own gun barrel sequence until Thunderball in 1965. This technically makes Bob Simmons the first James Bond in Eon Productions' series of 007 films.
7,
The first person to ever play James Bond on screen was Barry Nelson in the 1954 Climax adaptation of Casino Royale. In this version of Casino Royale, James Bond was referred to as Jimmy Bond and was an American instead of British.
6,
In 1993, Chrysler created a TV show called Viper to promote their, at the time, new sports car, the Dodge Viper.
5,
New Englanders used to be nicknamed Pumpkinheads because a local law required them to cut their hair short around a cap or pumpkin rind. That way, someone couldn't hide the fact that his ears had been cut off for heresy.
4,
In 2009, Stephen Hawking held a party, open to all, but only publicized the party after it was held so that only time travelers could know to attend. As expected, nobody showed up to the party.
3,
Sylvester Stallone considers his 1992 movie Stop or My Mom Will Shoot as, quote, maybe one of the worst films in the entire solar system, including alien productions we've never even seen. And he added, quote, a flatworm could write a better script.
2,
During the filming of Romeo and Juliet in 1996, key hairstylist Aldo Signoretti was kidnapped by a local gang and held for $300 ransom, which director Buzz Luhrmann paid. During the exchange, Signoretti broke his leg when he was thrown from a car.
1,
A human being uses about 550 liters, or 19 cubic feet, of pure oxygen per day.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more Elite Facts.